So hello guys, here we have Pathfinder Build Up Your Understanding question number 4 from the chapter Electrostatics. Somebody requested for this question in the comments, so I'm putting it. So let's start. A rigid frame in the shape of a right pyramid is made of conducting rods. The base ABCD is square and the apex O is vertically above the center of the base. The frame is electrically neutral when it is placed in a uniform electric field of intensity E pointing from the corner A towards the corner D. Total charges induced on the rods DC and OC are known to be Q1 and Q2 respectively. Now the frame is rotated to make the electric field pointing from the corner A towards corner C. What are the charges induced on each rod? So basically what we need to first of all observe here is that in a conductor we know that its tendency is that the electric field, it tries to make the electric field inside the conductor to be zero by inducing charges on its surface. And as we know that electric field will be proportional to the charges induced on the surfaces. And now by symmetry arguments, let's consider the first case first, when E is pointing from A to D. Here by symmetry we can observe that the rod OD and OC will have equal charges as they are symmetric. Similarly OA and OB will have equal charges, and similarly AD and BC will have equal charges and will be neutral, and the charges in AB and CD will be equal, but they will be opposite in sign. So that's what written here. So basically what we are saying is E is directly proportional to the charge induced in them, right? So the charges in the first case can be shown like Q2 in a rod OD, and in AB there will be minus Q1, and in rod OA and OB minus Q2 each, right? Now let us consider the second case. Here first of all let's consider the rods charges induced in rods AB, BC, CD and DA. Here the electric field is along AC. So it can be considered, it can be taken into two components, one along AD and one along AB. Each will have a magnitude of E cos of pi by 4, which will be E by root 2. And so it has now become the superposition of two cases just rotated by 90 degree each of the first case. So simply the charges in rod AB, BC, CD and DA can be written as follows: QAB equals to minus of Q1 by root 2, and similarly here AB and AD are symmetric, so they will have the same charges, so this will be equals to Q of AD, and similarly Q of BC will be equals to plus Q1 by root 2, as they are both symmetric, but they will have opposite charges, and will be equals to Q of CD. So this was for the charges in the rods in AB, BC, CD and DA. So now in the case of rods OA, OB and OC and OD, here first of all we need to find the angles in the figure. So let us consider that the angle of the triangle OAB or OBC or OCD or ODA to be theta theta and pi minus 2 theta, and the angle made by the rod OA with the horizontal plane to be alpha. So here the equations we can get amongst the relations, and I have assumed that length of the side of the square is A and the length of the OA rod is L. So from here, by sine rule in triangle OAD, what we get is L by sine theta equals to AD, which is A by sine of pi minus 2 theta, which is sine 2 theta. So from here sine 2 theta can be written as 2 sine theta cos theta, and from here cos theta will be equals to A by 12. And similarly the value of cos alpha can be found from triangle OA, and let's assume this is some point Z. So from triangle OAZ, what we get is cos of alpha equals to A by root 2L. And in case 1, the component of electric field along rod OA or OB was E cos theta, and now it will be E cos alpha. So initially the component along OA was E cos theta, which induced a charge of Q2, and now it is of E cos alpha, which induces a charge of, let's say, Q. So from here cos theta by cos alpha equals to Q2 by Q, as the charge is directly proportional to the electric field. So from here what we get is q equals to q2 times cos of alpha, which is a by root 2 L over cos of theta, which is a by 2L. So from here the charge capital Q is q2 by q2 root 2, sorry. So the charges induced in the second case will be q2 root minus q2 root 2 in OA and plus q2 root 2 in OC, and the rods OB and OD will stay neutral. So finally these are all the charges which will be induced on the rods. That's the final answer. Thank you.